Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks, diecast restoration. So this project, I'm going back to the basics with a regular wheel Matchbox refrigerator truck. And I don't know when I got this, but I've had it for a while, and I like to do customs and then restos. I kind of like to shake it up every now and then. So this thing has seen better days. Obviously, I'm going to have to call Billy Bob, have him towed on the maintenance floor because one of the tires is broken. So anyway, so it looks like the windshield has fallen down. It's intact. Well, it's in there. I don't know the condition of it till I take it apart. And it's missing a rear door. I did order a door from Recovery Toy, and it finally came in. So stick around. I'll take it apart and get it off the roundabout. See you in a bit. Alright, so this is my tire collection. I've got quite a good variety, from Corgi to Matchbox to super fast to big old gnarly knobby tires. So I save them too from other models. So axles, rivets for axles. So I'm going to dig in here and see if I can find one, and I'll break out the micrometer and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I called Billy Bob and he wasn't busy, so I asked him if he could pick up a refrigerator truck, and he says absolutely. I said put it on my tab. So here we go. As you can see, the tire is broken, so it's not drivable. Here at Matchbox Marks, as you know, we practice safety. Number one, we don't want nobody getting hurt. Let's take it off the old tow truck here, or flatbed. There we go. And off you go, Billy Bob. We'll catch you on the next time. I'll tell you, he's really dependable. Alright, so here we go. So we've got the Matchbox Series number 44 refrigerator truck. Two colors. It looks like we have an aqua, which I'm going to try to match up. And then we have a broken tire. And what do we got going on here? A chewed up, play worn front bumper, which is good. That means this thing has logged some miles. Hopefully brought some joy to some young lad. Refrigerator truck. Door missing. That'd be a good place to hide some money, actually. Of course, knowing me, I'd probably forget about it. One post. There we go. Let's take this off. Alright, let's take a look-see. So obviously, there's a GMC. I'll be painting this a gray. And got the tires here. There's that. One rivet, and I can tap it out, it looks like. And let's get out the window unit. Alright, it looks like it's intact. And it's not cracked. So I'm slowly working on my skills to do window units. It takes a lot of practice for me. So here is the body. So it looks like it's held in by some rivets up on top. And I'm going to see if I can drill those out. So let me get the right drill bit here. That looks good. Alright, here we go. I'll have to glue this back together, obviously. That'll be my drill bit slipping out. Alright. And it should, in theory, pry off. There we go. Alright, so there's the refrigerator portion, and it looks like I can tap a couple holes with some threads. Cool, and then here's the truck. I won't be able to tap this hole because I don't have any room, so I'll have to glue that in there. And then here's that tire. So I can probably save these axles. So let's take them off really quick while I'm filming. I do have extra regular wheels, so I just got to get out my micrometer and measure them. Alright, there we go. And it's going to be stubborn because I'm filming. Yeah. Okay, there's that.
Really?
Alright. Take this out. Let's get the other one. Alright. Because my wife doesn't know when I'm taping. I guess she doesn't realize I'm not talking to myself over here. Not saying there's anything wrong with talking to yourself. Well, if you don't get in a fight with yourself. Alright, here we go. Alright. There we go. About to fix that axle. And there we have it. I'm going to get this thing back to its old glory. And I'm going to figure out what wheels I've got. So, alright. So, I'm going to figure out what size wheel that is with my micrometer. And I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm back on the maintenance floor here. And I did find a tire right here. So here is... If you don't have one of these, this is a must if you're going to do this hobby. So, if you notice, if you measure, so that's about 12.46 millimeters. You can actually set this to any, you can set it to fractions and inches and everything. So, but I like doing millimeters. There's 12.46, and here's the one that I found in my bin, and there it is, about 12.42, so pretty close. One thing about Matchbox tires, the regular wheels, it's really hard to tell the difference between the sizes with your naked eye. That's why you really need to get a micrometer. Just zero it out and turn it off. That's it. It's really, really helpful for doing a lot of stuff. Anyway, all right, so gonna get to it. Gonna put it in the stripper and press on. Stick around. Alright, so I'm going to plop this in the stripper. So here's the base. And I think this should come out pretty good. The paint. Normally these old Matchbox cars, paint comes off fairly easy. And what the citrus strip doesn't get, the wire wheel will get. You can guarantee that. The only thing with these trucks is there's so many nooks and crannies. There we go. And put this in there. Now I know I had said originally I was going to tap out these holes right here, but I decided not to because the windshield won't sit in there very flush with those button head screw heads. So I have decided just to do the old glue. Sometimes you have to glue them. So I prefer tapping the holes and using the button head screws because it's just more secure. There we go. Oh. Can't really see if I'm in the camera angle because I'm too busy doing this. Alright. Plop that in here and hopefully by morning she'll be ready to clean off. Alright, my biggest fear is matching that paint. So hopefully that'll go good. Alright, stick around. Alright, so here's the refrigerator truck base. I'm going to put a primer on this, or I put a coat of primer. I'm going to paint that red, and then I'm going to attempt to mix the paint for this one, kind of like an aqua. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, I have got all the pieces for the refrigerator truck to be put back together. I think everything came out good, especially the window unit. So, alright, let me put it together and stay tuned for the final reveal. Alright, before we take a look at the final reveal, let's see what I started with. A refrigerator truck that can't be driven and definitely worn out and needs a really, really good facelift. So, let's see where I ended up. Alright, it is time for the final reveal for my Matchbox refrigerator truck. So, this one was actually pretty fun. First thing, let's start with the door. I got the door in from Recovery Toy, so that actually fits pretty good. And for the paint on the container, I did some white, green, and a little splash of blue, and I think it came out fairly close. Painted the body red. Spray painted the tires TS14 black, chromed out the hubcaps, and did the windscreen, reattached it so it's not sinking down in the driver's seat, and there it is. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, I appreciate your watching. A couple builds coming up. I got a build coming up with Time Rider and Dad and Andrew's Garage coming up Saturday. Got the 64 Chevelle. Got a collaboration with Scott over at Modern Day Salvage this month. 30s luxury vehicles. Paint It Pink. Beefeaters coming in November. Hearse for Diecast Graveyard. Make any casting a hearse. So got a lot coming down. So anyway, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the future builds. And I'll catch you later.
That's all, folks.